Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of English Learning with Podcast, and this episode where we explore everything you need to know to improve your English skills. And today we're diving into a topic that affects many of us. Why are people afraid to speak English?
Learning a new language is a challenging and rewarding experience. However, for many, the fear of speaking English can be overwhelming. Today, we'll explore some of the reasons behind this fear and, more importantly, how to overcome it. First and foremost, fear of making mistakes is a major barrier. No one likes to feel embarrassed or judged, and this fear can be heightened when speaking a language that isn't our first. Many learners worry about mispronouncing words, using incorrect grammar, or not being understood. But remember, making mistakes is a crucial part of the learning process. Even native speakers make mistakes. In fact, it's often through our mistakes that we learn the most. Let's take a moment to think about the last time you made a mistake while speaking your native language. Did it define your ability to communicate? Probably not. The same principle applies to learning English. Each mistake is a stepping stone towards fluency.
Another reason people are afraid to speak English is the lack of confidence. Confidence plays a huge role in language learning. When we're not confident in our abilities, it can be daunting to speak up. This lack of confidence often stems from comparing ourselves to others who might be more fluent. But it's important to remember that everyone learns at their own pace. Instead of focusing on what we can't do, we should celebrate the progress we've made. Even small steps forward are steps in the right direction. To build confidence, try to engage in small conversations every day. Start with greetings, ordering food, or asking for directions. Gradually, as you get more comfortable, you can move on to more complex interactions. Cultural differences can also play a role in this fear. In some cultures, there's a strong emphasis on perfection and not making mistakes. This cultural mindset can make it difficult for learners to feel comfortable experimenting with a new language.
It's important to create a supportive environment where making mistakes is seen as a learning opportunity rather than a failure. In English-speaking cultures, people are often more forgiving and appreciative of the effort non-native speakers make. They understand the challenges and are usually supportive. Additionally, the fear of negative feedback can be a significant deterrent. Many learners worry about being corrected harshly or being laughed at. Constructive feedback is essential for growth, but it should be given in a positive and encouraging manner. Finding a supportive community or a patient language partner can make a big difference. Try to seek out language partners or teachers who provide constructive criticism in a way that builds your confidence rather than diminishes it. Now let's talk about some strategies to overcome these fears. Here are a few tips that can help. Practice regularly. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become.
Embrace mistakes. Remember that mistakes are a natural part of learning. Each mistake is a step closer to fluency. Keep a positive mindset and view each mistake as a learning opportunity. Over time, you'll find that the mistakes you make decrease as your proficiency increases. Find a supportive environment. Surround yourself with people who encourage you and provide positive feedback. Join language groups or find a language partner. This can be in person or online. There are many online communities and forums where language learners support each other. Set realistic goals. Celebrate small achievements and set achievable goals. This will help build your confidence over time. For example, aim to learn a certain number of new words each week or to engage in a short conversation with a native speaker once a day.
Use technology. Language learning apps, online courses, and podcasts can provide additional practice and support. Apps like Duolingo, Babbel, and Rosetta Stone offer structured lessons and practice opportunities. Additionally, podcasts, YouTube channels, and online communities can provide valuable resources and a sense of connection with other learners. Use technology. Language learning apps, online courses, and podcasts can provide additional practice and support. Apps like Duolingo, Babbel, and Rosetta Stone offer structured lessons and practice opportunities. Additionally, podcasts, YouTube channels, and online communities can provide valuable resources and a sense of connection with other learners.
Finally, remember that language learning is a journey. It's not about reaching perfection overnight, but about continuous improvement and enjoying the process. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and keep pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. The more you practice, the more confident you will become. That's all for today's episode of Speak English. Remember, the fear of speaking English is common, but it can be overcome with practice, patience, and a positive mindset. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you found this discussion helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. Until next time, keep practicing and speaking English with confidence.
Take care, everyone. And please subscribe my channel. Thank you very much. See you next episode.